first play, and May goes to the air. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10. On play action, here's May. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. And the Dolphins are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Ready? Deputy Lions. Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And this will be incomplete. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Wardell Flott is there on the tackle.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
Third and 7.
7 Pirates. Let's go. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, Panther Street, Panther Street. 18 Rattler, 18 Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing now from the gun. That is high. Nico Collins. Touchdown Miami. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing is May. Open man to Mario Douglas. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
13 yards on the play.
13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Here's May to throw it on first down. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
May to throw again. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Crazy.
To throw again is May. Back complete to Henderson. And he's in. Way beyond Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. So a big one there to start the drive. 53 yards.
Simply put, you just have to be more disciplined along the back end, Mike, especially when you're playing against a quarterback like this. I mean, his ability to identify mismatches so quickly and then target them with the ball, you've got to take away that space, change up your looks, and as a result now, they're going to test your red zone defense.
70 Rangers.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
19 tight.
Back to throw. He's got his big tight end, Mark Andrews. Dolphins.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
To throw on first down is May. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
From the 38 now, here's second down and a yard. Gonna run, and this is Travion Henderson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Third down and 2.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. That's to the sideline and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 42-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Pioneer! Here we go! Cougar 19!
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he's into the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Miami. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
Hey, Smith!
In motion now, it's Collins.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
He'll look to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Patriots are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Oh, this ball's going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40.
Yes, sir. Hey, what's that?
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Hader Kohu got in there for the tackle.
He was brought down by Hader Kohu. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Hey, what's that? Hey, what's that?
Once more, it's Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Third and 6.
What's that? Yeah, you're here. Hey, what's that? Go get him. Hey, five.
To throw now, May. He gets this complete, finding Adams.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Hey, what's that?
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 5.
Hey, here goes tonight. Hey, here you go. Crazy.
Out of the gun, here's May. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one. And they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
Hey, what's that?
May to the air once more. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
16 more yards.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Hey, here we go, sit down. Hey, what's that?
On the draw, it's Henderson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
May to throw on second down. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Devontae Adams. Touchdown, New England. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Next to score, Dolphins 19, Patriots 14.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19, 18. Hurt.
In motion now, it's Collins.
18, Pioneer. Ready.
To the air now on first and 10. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
A gain of 16
Let's go now.
yards.
Viking, 18.
First down, Dolphins.
They'll run the draw with Pacheco. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. They send Sutton in motion. Now, faking the give. That's caught. It's Isaiah Pacheco. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 31 yards.
First down, Miami.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Panther 60 average. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Warrior 70.
They send Sutton in motion. On 2nd and 10, though, trying to throw. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Cowboy 80.
They'll run this one straight ahead with H. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5.
Brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Okay,
Big
ready?
play coming up. 3rd and goal.
Get up. County Lions. Buffalo 18.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. Third and goal.
Come on. Set. 18. Pioneer. 19 Lions. Ready.
They'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
In motion now, it's Collins.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Now he'll work his way out right. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
All right, Mike, so think back to earlier in this game. The coach decides to be aggressive. He's successful on 4th down. He decides to do it again. This time, the defense has other ideas and comes up with a huge 4th down stop.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 2. Working out of the gun. It's May. Forced to his right. And he'll be taken down after a game 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now May. Back complete to Henderson. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Hey, what's that? Crazy. Five.
Here's May again. Left side, caught by Lamb. And he is out of bounds at the 45. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Where was that?
May to throw again. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Second down and 3.
Here goes it. Hey, what's that? Crazy.
Throw again is May. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for third and 3.
Hey, what's that?
May gonna look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's gonna pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Five.
To throw is May. That's gonna wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. This one's not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And they are not able to draw closer. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
On the double. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Here we go. Back. Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Hey, what's that?
On the ground, here is Henderson. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Throwing now is May. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, New England.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Rip. You're throwing?
On the handoff to Henderson. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the 25, here's second and 9. Throwing is May. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
He'll try and run for this with Mixon. And he will have a Patriots first down. Able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
Job well done right there. 3rd and inches. You don't want to chop or step or go east and west. You're just trying to hit this thing downhill as hard as possible, run right at the defense. And he doesn't get a whole lot, but he does get the first down.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
Hey, what's that?
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
Brings up second down.
Crazy. Look, we're good. Hey, come with me. Yeah, you're here. Here you go. Crazy. Five.
Throwing on second down. May. He's got it at about the 8.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Third down, 3 to go.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
Rattle gun, here's May. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
And I think that's the sign of a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's already got 2 picks on the day. Certainly doesn't want to throw a third. So good decision. Just throw it away.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're going. It's May. That ball caught from Mario Douglas. Touchdown, Patriots.
And that could very well be the turning point of this game. Here we are in the second half, Mike. It would have been very easy for this coach to say, hey, take the points. Let's chip away at that lead. And he said, no. I got a lot of confidence in our play caller. We have the perfect call for this situation. And now after that touchdown, they take the lead, and this game has flipped.
So now May and the Patriots going to line up and go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Keep it on. They can't stop us. Keep on.
May to the air once more. And he will pull his way in for the 2 points.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Seven Pirates!
Back to throw here to begin the drop. The throw, left side, caught by Andrews. From the 35, here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
On the ready.
3rd and 5.
Come on. Set. 79 Broncos.
He'll look to throw. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's good.
Here's 1st and 10.
First down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Makes the score Dolphins 26, Patriots 22.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Henderson now from his own end zone. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. To throw now. May. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. Working out of the gun. It's May. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Hey, what's that? Here.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. Now May. He'll get this one complete to Brown. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Patriots first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Marlon Humphrey on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple. Again, it's Henderson.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
42-yard line.
To throw on first down is May. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, what's up?
Handoff, and it's Henderson. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Hey, here goes front. Hey, what's up?
Throwing on 3rd down is May. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And now it's 4th down.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the ground.
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
18, right here. 18, check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
In motion comes Andrews. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Brought in by the tight end, Andrews. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Miami. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
22. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Hey, here goes front. Hey, what's up?
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. May gonna look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here goes front. Hey, what's up? Yep, 45, here we go. Yeah, you're here, here you go.
Here's May. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Crazy! Crazy! Sorry, what's that? Hey, what's that?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And that'll set up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Hey, what's that? Five.
They'll go. Here's May. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's going to have the Pats first down on what will be a big play there for fourth and long.
We're good.
Here's May again. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw again is May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Brings up third down and 3 yards to go.
Hey, what's that? Hey, what's that? Crazy! Right here.
May to throw again. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Well, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's caught. Left side, it's complete.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Left side, caught by Lamb. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
May to the air once more. To the outside, catch made by Brown. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock.
Patriots.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run with Henderson. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? they'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Now, 2nd and goal.
Hey, here goes throw.
Once more, Henderson trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
No gain on the play.
3rd and goal. It's Henderson. And once again, nothing there. Stopped short with no gain. Now, 4th and goal. They're going. It's May, and that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Ready. 70, 60 average. 60 back. Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. There's a short one caught by Andrews. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 9-yard line.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 65. Buffalo 18. Panther Street. Panther Street.
In motion now, it's Collins. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Miami.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
60 Eagles. 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Viking,
Be ready.
Go, Reed. Go.
Back to the air one more time. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Dolphins.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Now whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Steady.
They'll look to throw again. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Now, how about this? It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 2. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Crazy! Crazy! What was that? Hey, what's that?
Motion, change team!
Rip!
Spawn! Go!
To throw on first down is May. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here we go. One final play. He's got Douglas going deep. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins.